What if Zamasu took over Gohan's body instead of Goku? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z?
You see this? This is Goku T23!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and don't forget to click that bell for daily Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail and other anime content.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do a what if discussion on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. Today's discussion is, my Z fans, what if Zamasu took over Gohan's body instead of Goku? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z, and most importantly, how would this impact Gohan's life? Now you're all thinking already that Gohan's much weaker than Goku, that would not make sense, which is true. Gohan is much weaker than Goku, but I'm talking about the Gohan right after he beat Majin Buu when he was mystic form at one point when he was stronger than Goku. What if Zamasu went back with his time ring and he went actually a little too back to a timeline where Goku never came back after the Cell Saga and that Gohan was the hero and he defeated Majin Buu? How would that impact Dragon Ball Z? This is the what if we're talking about. One thing I like when it comes to a what if is that anything is possible when it comes to these what if scenario. And today's scenario is, what if Gohan was Gohan Black and he became evil and Zamasu took over his body instead of Goku Black? Would Goku Black make a better impression than Gohan Black, or would Gohan Black be more destructive and would Zamasu be a lot smarter now that he has possessed Gohan's body? Which one will be better, as you're gonna find out today inside discussion. So my Z fans, what are we waiting for? Let's get right to the discussion. What if Zamasu took over Gohan's body? Part 1. Once when Zamasu has killed Gowasu, he went and took the time ring. Without having any knowledge about the timing whatsoever and how to use it, Zamasu, without knowing, has accidentally activated the time ring and he went all the way back to a different timeline. When Zamasu got there, he saw that he came in a timeline where right after the Cell Saga, when Goku has sacrificed his life to save everyone, and then Gohan has unlocked his mystic power and fought Majin Buu, Goku never came back. That is a timeline that Zamasu saw he came. And when he got there, Zamasu saw that Gohan was fighting the most deadliest villain of all time, Majin Buu. Since Zamasu knew who Majin Buu was, he was first scared to see that Majin Buu has been released and that he unleashed his terror. But then Zamasu set his eyes on Mystic Gohan as he saw Mystic Gohan go and literally beat the shit out of Majin Buu. Gohan then went and delivered a finishing blow by killing him with his powerful Kamehameha wave. Once when Zamasu witnessed Gohan's power, right there Zamasu has made up his mind and said Gohan will be the one he is going to take over, since he was the mortal to defeat Majin Buu. Seeing how strong Gohan is, Zamasu left and gathered all the Super Dragon Ball from every universes so that he can make a wish. Meanwhile, Gohan, after defeating Majin Buu, everybody celebrated as he became the face of the earth and the hero that everyone once needed again. Gohan was training inside a hyperbolic time chamber, trying to get stronger and stronger. Since it has been proved that mystic power can get stronger by training, Gohan has reached new heights as he continued his training and didn't let go. It has been 2 years since Gohan had defeated Majin Buu and made himself stronger and stronger. The time has come for Gohan to get married to Videl, and he was going to the chapel to get it done officially. Once when Gohan got there, Mr. Satan ran up to him, hugged him, and told him to hurry up and get ready as the time for the wedding is coming very fast. Piccolo then told Gohan to go get ready as he was Gohan's best man. Chi-Chi came and hugged Gohan and said, "Congratulations, my son, and I can't wait to see you up in the chapel getting married." Gohan took his suit and went to a room to change. Once when Gohan changed, he then looked himself in the mirror, and right there Gohan saw that he has become green. Seeing his face and everything, Gohan let out a big scream as he got scared. Turns out Zamasu has completed his task and he used a Super Dragon Ball to wish to change body with Gohan. When Gohan saw himself in the mirror and after he screamed, right next to him he saw himself standing. As Zamasu smiled, used Gohan's body, and he killed Gohan. Chi-Chi then came to check in what happened and saw that a green guy was dead right next to Gohan. As she said, "Gohan, what the hell happened? What did you do?" Gohan then smiled and said, "Hi, mother," and he killed her. The Z-Force sensed Chi-Chi's energy disappear and even Gohan's. As they ran towards the room to see what happened, Piccolo came and saw Gohan standing there over Chi-Chi and a green guy's dead body. Piccolo then asked what happened and what have you done. Gohan then went, kicked Piccolo hard in his stomach, and he blasted Piccolo away. Vegeta came in as a Super Saiyan 2 and confronted Gohan saying that, "You're not Gohan, who are you and what are you doing here?" Zamasu then laughed and he powered up and saw he was able to use Gohan's mystic form. As they started fighting, Gohan then beat the shit out of Vegeta, and before killing Vegeta said, "Who are you?" Gohan then looked at him and said, "Call me Black, Gohan Black." And right there Gohan has killed Vegeta. Zamasu started to get used to Gohan's power and he was very impressed with the mystic power. Gohan then killed everyone that was there, including Videl and Mr. Satan. Gohan then realized that the earth has the Dragon Balls and wanted to make a wish. He then forced Bulma to gather all the Dragon Balls. Since most of the Z-Force were dead, Gohan then changed into his gi, as he is now wearing this type of gi. Bulma has gathered all the Dragon Balls for him as Zamasu used the Dragon Ball and wished himself to become immortal. After gaining immortal power with Gohan's body, Zamasu then went and killed Bulma as he let out a huge laugh and said, "It is now time to start his utopia." But before doing that, Zamasu needed the other timeline Zamasu to be by his side so he could complete Project Zero Mortals. Zamasu then went and killed Shenron so that no one can undo his wish. He then decided to use the time ring and go back in his timeline, but he didn't go so far. He went just a little back before his own self went to kill Gowasu. Having go back to his timeline again created a new time ring where Zamasu counterpart has left his planet to go get some herbs and came back with the plan to kill Gowasu. Gohan Black then waited and hid inside his world until he came out. Once when Zamasu has come back to his planet, he saw that a mortal is standing over Gowasu's body as he was lying dead. Gohan Black looked at his counterpart and said, "You were just about to do this, weren't you? I have done the job for you." Zamasu asked, "Who are you?" Gohan replied, "I am what you always wanted to be. I am the answer to your wish. The darkness and the light. I am you." Gohan then handed over Zamasu the ring and told him, "Here you go. I have now promoted you to Supreme Kai." As Zamasu was happy, once he put on his ring, Gohan and Zamasu has hugged each other. As they said to each other, "Let's start our Project Zero Mortal." Gohan and Zamasu then stole the time ring and he gave it to the counterpart Zamasu, and now they both possess time ring, both Gohan and Zamasu. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, Goku and Vegeta were training on Beerus' world with Whis as Whis got the news that Goku was killed. Hearing that got Beerus a little worried and asked who did it. Whis then told him it was a Saiyan. It's not clear who actually did it. Hearing that got Goku and Vegeta to stop training and focus on Whis' and Beerus' conversation. Beerus then said that this is not good since the time ring has been gone. Meanwhile, Zamasu and Gohan went together to gather the Super Dragon Ball. Once they did, they had now made a wish to make Zamasu immortal. Gohan has already made himself immortal inside a different timeline, and now inside the original timeline, Zamasu has made himself immortal.
Imakitara, Binivi Nagaran, Dina Tinaran, Yim Sahiwi, peas and carrots. Give unto me the power of invincibility. Now I'm ready. I have an invincible body and the offensive power of Goku to eliminate all mortals. At last I have the means to carry out divine justice.
As they now begin Project Zero Mortals, and they said Earth will be their first target. Before going back to Earth, Zamasu then went to his world to gather everything before making his final departure, and then they decided to kill the destroyer. When Zamasu got back to his world, he then went and made a plan to kill Universe 10 Destroyer before they go to Universe 7. When they did that, they realized that since Goku was already dead, their destroyer died with him. Knowing that fact, Zamasu then learned something new, that when a Supreme Kai dies, the destroyer of that universe dies too, as both Zamasu and Gohan started to laugh, and they made their way to Earth in Universe 7. Goku and Vegeta has completed their training and decided to go back to Earth. Gohan has arrived to Universe 7 and he was on Beerus' world. Beerus sensed that someone has come, and when he went there he saw Gohan, Goku's son, standing there as he was smiling at Beerus. Beerus then said, "What do you want, Saiyan?" Gohan replied, "I'm here to kill you." Beerus then said, "Just because I'm friends with your father, it doesn't mean I'll forget your action. You need to know your place." As Gohan let out a huge laugh and said, "Let's begin." Whis informed Beerus that he was the Saiyan that killed Universe's 10 Kai. Beerus went to attack Gohan. Beerus went and beat the shit out of Gohan. But Gohan managed to hold his own due to being immortal. He powered up to full and began fighting Beerus. When Beerus decided to use Hakai to finish Gohan off once and for all, Zamasu arrived and said, "I wouldn't do that if I were you," holding the Universe 7 Supreme Kai by his neck. Zamasu told Beerus to back down. Beerus then got scared seeing that they have Supreme Kai. Gohan told him that he came here just so he could fight Beerus, just to see how strong Beerus is and to learn from him. Beerus and Gohan then began to fight again, and before you know it, Gohan blasted a Kamehameha wave. Missing Beerus, Beerus laughed and said, "You missed." Gohan laughed and said, "I was not aiming for you." As we saw, Beerus fell right to the ground because Gohan's Kamehameha wave has killed the Supreme Kai. Once when Beerus died, Whis has left and went back to the realm of all angels to where Daishinken and the Omni King lives. Gohan and Zamasu then looked at each other and said, "We have completed our first task, now let's go to planet Earth." Find out what happens once when Gohan and Zamasu arrive on planet Earth, and how will Vegeta and Goku deal with this new threat on part 2.